We are now on the penultimate episode of Blake 7, and I don't know what it's called. We're about to start watching it.
What if it's called the penultimate episode?
We had Orbit last time. My goodness, did we have Orbit last time.
Some drama.
You could say that. You could say that, definitely.
With our leader. No, what do we call him? Our captain. Our attempting to kill
Villa. Yeah, now there's a bit of distrust, you know. So it'll be interesting to see how that shows here, if it does at all.
Yeah.
You know, which again, as we said last time, I'd be very surprised if it didn't.
Just before we start today, since we're nearing the end of our Blake 7 videos, if you do have any questions about our experience or anything really about the show for us that you'd like us to talk about, give us a comment on this video and we'll try to add it to a Q&A video at the end when we are all done. Also, something you may not know about me is that I write books, actually, under a pen name. I'm giving it away for free right now, as the second one is hopefully coming out later this year. There's 20 copies available, only catches I would appreciate a review. I'll post all the details in the description. Okay, let's watch the episode. Chris Boucher, Terry Nation, do you think?
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
I don't know,
I feel like it would make sense for Terry to come back at the very least.
Right. What have we got?
And it is...
Saturn Masters.
Okay.
Got a new writer coming right in at the end.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, wow.
The Federation's pacification...
Already got some snazzy green screen
The
stuff.
draft is still Pylene 50.
Oh, okay.
Concentration has been stepped up, however.
We're back to Pylene 50. Okay.
Oh, we've been here.
This was... Well, no, that was the drug in Traitor. Do you remember that? When they were
yes.
the pacification drug.
Okay.
There you go, you can see it.
Oh, wow. My goodness.
I've just been playing Far Cry 5 and this feels a lot like the Bliss in that. I don't know if you've played it.
I have not. It's definitely like the... It's Far Cry generally.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of weird stuff in that series. Whoa, we've got like a...
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
This is a reaction video?
They invented it here. My gosh, this is...
And then it moved. Oh my god, this is crazy.
I know, it's like... Oh no. What?
Oh my god.
This is horrid.
This feels like episode 1.
One, yeah. I'm thinking that too.
I thought we had an antidote to the drug.
Oh.
Maybe we didn't. I thought we...
Maybe this is the new version.
Come near.
Originally, the stuff was administered by medical laser, but now
Yes,
they have
this is the
developed
best.
Variants, there you go, exactly.
Ah.
I'm offering you the best there is, total immunity. I have the antitoxin.
There you go, they had that as well.
Necessary equipment.
This is Zukan,
Ah.
president of Beta Farm.
If it is aggression to protect oneself by ensuring that the others remain weak, then we have been aggressive.
So you have been.
But no more.
We don't want to upset our principal ally and benefactor, now do we?
I accept.
An alliance
One
feels like something we should have done in episode 3 of Blake 7.
Well, that's not quite how it worked.
No.
Beta Farms.
Oh, whoa. That's a toast. Cygnus Alpha's not... I don't know if that's the best place to make alliances.
No, but you know what I mean, earlier on.
Yes.
The Federation's been a threat to all of these planets for all of that time, presumably. Okay.
Yeah, this is...
What is that?
Sabotage, maybe?
Of some kind, yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh no, air conditioning. Oh.
Yeah.
When you left Beta Farm, I felt as though I'd lost something.
Oh, so did he go
I
there
never felt that
before?
way about anyone.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, because they must know each other. Okay, they must have known each other before
Right.
this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was going that.
Excuse me, now look.
Oh my gosh!
Have a good trip.
Bye.
Passengers on the way.
I wonder if Tarrant got aboard.
Drowning his sorrow?
Yeah.
Got aboard somehow.
Or getting rid of sorrows. I don't know.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he
wait,
didn't.
he's there.
30 hours from now, and you should be home.
Alright.
I'm a bit worried
Going
I'm
up.
gonna go alone. Get a brace, you can stand up there.
That's how.
Well,
There
I'm
we
sure
go.
this will go well. And we won't find out again, and the alliance will be fine.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, this is the real finale, where everything gets resolved. Well?
Where is our passenger?
It's perpetual day. You know? Never sleep.
You'll write a song about
Oh, that
that.
energy.
Beautiful Never Sleeps. Sounds like a good song.
Found before we've even finished loading.
Unless we get to move on.
If it comes to a choice between the alliance
Yeah, you've
and
got
Zugan's
super fast
revenge,
thingy
don't
things,
think
right?
that I won't sacrifice
Yeah,
you.
the Star Drive.
Yeah. Now would be a great time.
Hopefully nothing goes wrong with the equipment.
When your father finds out, he'll probably incinerate us all. You realise that?
He's going to do that anyway.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
alright,
why
really
we
helpful.
need Aurak.
It's surprising when it happens.
Ah!
Right there.
My
Oh.
gosh.
I mean,
30 minutes?
what's actually blowing up?
The base!
But they're inside it, so they're definitely not going to survive that if there's fireballs going through it.
All the entrances and exits.
Oh, okay.
Boxed in. Aurak!
Yes!
Oh my god! Oh my word, Charlie, you're so cold-blooded. Cold-hearted, I meant.
There we go.
Blooded-hearted. Sutherland!
This is Finn. Without him, I couldn't have done it.
Oh,
It's getting nearer all the time.
that was the thing they put in. That's the equipment.
Yeah, that's why the ventilation system's been left working.
You,
Whatever it is, it's been switched off.
we were right.
Everything off. All life support systems off. We've got to
You
stop the
literally
air
said...
Oh no, air conditioning.
Yeah! You literally said... Well, you jokingly, but like, to the very end, you're making these predictions.
Well, they focused on it, so it makes sense.
It didn't to me.
Are we safe?
You thought they just thought, let's get a nice shot of the air
Oh,
conditioning.
I thought it was just there.
Oh.
Federation. Oh. Whoa! My gosh!
Federation training's improved.
This is
They
the,
still can't shoot properly now.
this is the acrobatic squadron.
I'm Ziona, daughter of Zukan,
Oh.
and I give you Avon.
Ah.
Yeah, they
It was
don't
a
know who
mistake
she
to let Avon
would be.
take your daughter.
Ah.
Escapes, we've achieved nothing.
Everyone using
Everyone's
Bombs.
tricking each other. Yeah.
with explosives, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, what's your plan, Sulin?
Oh! Oh, that was easy.
Cool.
And off they go!
Yeah, that was the plan.
My father.
It's also presumably why he didn't want her there. I wonder if
Yeah.
he'll find out
Oh,
and go
yeah,
down
and
and
then-
get him.
Give me a drink.
Is that like orange juice in a box?
I don't know.
Got a little straw.
Yeah.
It's like one of those cartons, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, did you spot that from there?
The reflection? What? Oh!
That's one heavy block of polystyrene.
What is it?
Oh, that's
Power flame 5. It's lethal. Get out!
not sunlight.
Emergency! Emergency!
Yeah, you did this though.
Scorpio to base. It will be at least 20 hours before we can lift you off, which means that you must reduce your oxygen.
But you've got a
intake
super
or
fast
you
star
must take
drive.
health.
Obtain fresh, clean air. But before I do, you've got to help me.
There we go.
No! No, no,
Yes.
you're not there! You're not there!
Father.
Father, please! I don't believe you! I don't believe you!
I think we can do it without him.
Oh,
How?
Perfect. Let's do it then.
You
Are you there?
did you interpret a solution from?
I mean,
She's definitely there.
yeah. I feel like you can't take that risk.
What difference does it make if he is wrong?
You know.
Not, well, it's got a point though. There's an easy way to resolve this. Avon switches off, and what's her face keeps talking. That's how you prove it.
Oh, and everybody's back on. Yeah.
Is she going to be joining us for the last episode?
Salvageable.
I
We can get rid of the contamination.
think possibly.
Which is a pretty
We don't have a base though now.
Is that feasible, do you think?
I want it to be me. It has to be me.
Okay, she's not going to come with us then, 'cause she's going to go down there and probably die. Cool suit though. Like a diving gear.
That's what you're thinking about. Oh.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, Tarrant. You're not gonna like it.
She took her glove.
Oh.
Rookie mistake.
That didn't feel like it should have ended there. Okay.
Absolutely not. Oryx gone!
You happy now?
Yeah. Who directed that though? Really, really good stuff. Some handheld Victor Ritellis.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, some really good stuff actually.
This was
some great handheld.
This
scenes,
was one
really
of the most
creative.
cinematically
Yeah, it was,
depicted
wasn't it?
like 7 episodes. And yeah,
Warlord.
Warlord. It was Zootown.
And yeah,
Very early Blake 7
Yeah.
in some parts.
yeah.
Which, I mean, that opening. What's the name? Who wrote Sand and Sarcophagus?
Tanith Lee.
Tanith Lee. It felt like a Tanith Lee kind of opening.
It felt kind of like a Tanith Lee script as well, because it's very romantic as well, ish, between Dale Tarrant and Ziona.
I hadn't seen that before, so it was interesting. To
You haven't
just
seen
kind of-
what before?
That romance.
No,
Tarrant
not
and
that
Ziona.
particular romance, no.
No, so it's interesting that they just bring that in now. If you're gonna bring it in late, then here's the place to do it.
Well, I'm not
I
sure. I think
suppose.
this should have been way earlier.
Maybe. It would have definitely been
needed-
more impactful.
If it's
we'd
been
have
how
known it
long
longer.
since Del Tarrant's been on the crew, and I feel like this needed to be earlier for us to get to know him more. We have had some Del Tarrant episodes, but it felt a bit too late to be going this deep into individual characters.
Also, yeah, can't stop noticing you keep calling him Del Tarrant instead
Yeah.
of just Tarrant, because.
Because then which Tarrant am
But
I
he's the
referring
main
to?
Tarrant. There are no other Tarrants for the most part, as long as Del is with us.
No,
so
but how do you know I don't mean Dev? Or
Because we haven't
the one in
heard-
Planet of the Daleks.
we-
You don't know that.
we haven't heard from Dev or Dieter in ages. They're one-offs. It definitely felt like we were getting closer to some kind of, plan being worked out to finally, I guess, go after the Federation.
Yeah.
The alliances, which turned out to not really be true at all.
Well, it was, but
In a
it was
way.
sabotaged by Zukan, who was...
Oh, so, yeah, Zukan and Finn.
and it came back to bite them.
Yes,
Really?
it did. And my goodness, most of the crew almost died. Like, they would,
Well,
they were like
yes.
on the, they were like on the
in the base
edge of the
blown
cliff.
up. Xenon, gone. Xenon is gone.
Yeah.
Not that we were ever really there that much, but
Well,
still,
yeah, it's just it was just the
it
location.
was an extra layer of safety, I suppose.
Yes, they just have the Scorpio now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, oh gosh, they've got to be going to get Servalan now. Like, yeah.
Well, they've been doing that for 4 seasons.
I know, but well, I mean, the first season, Servalan wasn't quite at the centre.
no,
It was
I
more so
suppose not.
Travis.
Yeah.
But
She was in a few of them. 2 or
yes,
3.
but she wasn't like the main,
Mm.
the main antagonist. funniest of
Yeah,
the,
I
of the
suppose.
crew. Recently, you know, yeah, we've been having a lot of close calls, you know, so I think, I don't know, it feels like it's building to something.
It is, but again, this episode she didn't need to be there. You could mention her. You could still have the plot line of Zukan is still working for Servalan, but she didn't really need to be in it.
I don't know if it would have made much of a difference.
I just think having her there every episode lessens, like having the Master in every single story.
It's not quite the
lessens-
same.
It's not quite
like
the same.
influence.
It's not
yeah.
quite the same because she's in it more than the Master is. And I think here, having her in every single story is just as good as she is, and as good as Jacqueline Pearce is. Every time she appears, I'm just like, really? You couldn't think of something original?
I don't know if it's quite the same.
That's fine if that's what they decided to do, but I feel personally like that's too much.
I don't, I guess.
That's
Maybe I don't
absolutely
feel
fine.
that. Yeah.
That is absolutely fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying, for me, I don't like that.
You know, it doesn't feel away for me, because, like, yes, you know she's the main villain, but at the same time, Zutan?
Yeah.
You know,
You have
Zutan
a
is still
secondary-
the point of this episode.
You have a secondary antagonist, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, for the specific episode, Zutan is the antagonist, but then the Servalan there, like, you know, coordinating it.
That's fair. I can see why that lessens that. Because she's still there, but you have another main villain as well.
Mhm.
I didn't think he was very good, Zutan, the actor.
Very
I don't believe you!
very
I don't believe you!
melodramatic
Yeah.
at times. Yeah, I mean, that could have been done slightly differently, I guess. I mean, he is like on the verge of being obliterated, so you know. And
Why would he
plus,
not?
it is a very personal.
Why
thing,
would he
you
not?
know.
Why would you not take that risk and just believe it for whilst
Yeah,
it's
it
happening?
probably-
And then even if it's not true, you're still there and can kill them.
Mm.
I find like his decisions didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's definitely melodramatic, and I think that kind of played a part in that,
Yeah.
in the fact that his.
And there was an easy way to prove that she was there. Like I said, just Avon, switch off. Okay, Avon switched off.
I don't know if
I'm
they
still talking, so
don't-
I'm definitely there.
I don't know if they were all in the right mind space to be like, okay, how about this? We do
Avon's
this, we do
smart.
that, like-
Avon was smart enough to figure out how to get them fresh air. Avon's more than smart enough to do that, and
He
I'm
did
sure
that.
Xena is also smart enough to do that, and also everybody else that is on the Scorpio crew is also smart enough to do that. They're a smart crew, and they do silly things. It does frustrate me, and it's not often that does happen, but I felt like, in fact, this is probably the only time that I've been frustrated by something that could have been solved very easily.
Maybe there's something else to it.
Maybe, as is often the case, we miss things. The execution was much better than the idea, I think, in this case. The directing was one of the best we've seen. Made incredibly well, and the script was kind of meh.
Yeah, I can understand that. I think it was a fine episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not as good as some recent ones we've had.
Yeah. And needed to be earlier for Del Tarrant, I think. And Sulin had some good stuff.
Yes, that was good when they were on the desert planet.
Needed to be earlier in the series.
But that ending cut, that bothers me. That
Cut off.
that felt way too early.
Right.
Like, I feel like there just should have been one more thing to potentially tie this into whatever happens next time. Because, you know, as has been your criticism with a lot of Blade 7 episodes, we're not going to... Yeah, you know, I'm forgetting all the names. What was the name of Zutan's daughter?
Ziona.
Ziona.
Ziona and Zukan from Zonderwald.
Ziona and Zukan from Zonderwald.
Yeah.
We are very likely not going to be hearing about them again. You know,
Well,
that aspect
they're
is
dead.
done. Yes, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying we're moving on from that.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's fine,
There
because they
is-
are dead.
I know.
Okay.
I know they're dead. I can watch the episode. But, you know, that's kind of like how you've criticised past episodes, is that, you know, it just... Things happen that we just completely move past
But-
100% and don't
That's not quite what I get at. That's
No?
because here it wraps it up because they're dead and they're not going to come back. I've criticised it where something should have a lingering effect.
Oh, right.
Like the weapon, which is still around. Like the star drive, which they didn't use and could have done.
Yeah.
If that thing goes at the ridiculous speed that we saw the space rats go it at, there's no reason why I don't think they could have made it in time.
Yeah.
They could have even had the line, even the star drive isn't enough to get us back in time. Just something. In this case, I fully expect them not to talk about this again because they're dead and everyone at this conference is gone, it's failed, and there's nothing to carry over as such.
What I think I'm saying is that there should have been something else at the end to kind of just get around that, or to, it just should have been a smoother ending.
It felt like it didn't really have a coda. It didn't really, we ended with peak of the second act almost, rather than it was kind of missing a bit. I do agree. Maybe even a few seconds, maybe even just lingering on that shot a bit longer would have done it. I don't know. Just lingering on Tarrant a bit more.
Maybe that would have been enough
To sort of show how he's feeling.
Either way, it was a jarring ending.
Yeah. But again, that's really a script thing. If they just cut off the script there, then not much a director can do about that.
Maybe there was more and they cut it for whatever reason.
Maybe. Yeah. I suppose that might be true. Nothing. Yeah, okay. Another criticism of the carryover thing. Villa and Avon, nothing there.
No. They
That's
didn't really
resolved.
talk much, though.
No.
To be
time
fair,
for it.
Avon was busy, talking to the other, allies.
But that's the sort of thing I mean. You'd think that still there'd be something, but no. I was just a bit disappointed by that. And from a story perspective, where we are as well, other series you'd have expected that episode. It's for Blake 7 as well, which has a good track record of building up to something at the end. With the episode before Aurak, the few episodes before Star 1, we've had better in Blake 7.
But still, I mean, for a minute, it did feel like it was going somewhere. Clearly,
felt like
it
it
does
could have
still
been.
feel like they're getting closer to making some kind of action against the Federation, finally.
Well, it did for a second, and then they all
It did
died.
for a second. No, yeah, they all died, but that's, I think, gosh, it's really difficult because we're right there now.
I feel
We're
like
on the last episode.
I feel like this could have been, if done better, this could have been like a final episode where they lose almost, and it's not a happy ending. I feel like it almost would have been better if Zukan had succeeded and the crew had all died, and that had been the end. Because then it would have been. But as it stands, every single potential ally just died. The base was lost, and it feels like we were getting closer, and now we're as far away as we could ever be. Because you're right, that was very close. They had all of the allies together, they were doing a deal, it was going well, and then all eggs in one basket kind of thing, everything's suddenly gone.
Even more reason to go after Serverland directly.
Well, they've been trying to do that for ages, but
I know, but
I'm sure they will. I'm sure
But the fact
Serverland
that-
will be involved.
the fact that they got so close. Again, I'm trying not to build up the last episode
It's
too
hard
much
not
one
to.
way.
It's
but
hard not to.
But my way of thinking
Yeah.
is that the fact that they got so close, and then the fact that it all just went wrong, is that could be enough to make them go, you know what? We just need to get Serverland head on.
I think they've been trying to do that for
But
ages.
but they might
actually-
actually get as close as ever.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they will. Actually, no, I do say that, but you're right in that they've had opportunities before and they haven't taken them.
And what I'm saying, this
is
is
they
the
might actually
chance.
have the chance and now take it.
Yeah.
They've always done a deal or say, okay, well, we'll let you go. And Avon at this point has been perfectly willing to sacrifice his own crew, seemingly almost once.
Well, I mean, he could have. He didn't have to help, I guess.
That's true. Heart of Gold Avon came back there.
You know,
Yeah.
he could have just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go after Sylvan, or him and Susan, maybe.
Yeah.
Because she was
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, his heart of gold's back.
Yeah. It was only there in orbit. Maybe he wouldn't have actually done it in orbit. Maybe he would have found Villa and been like trying to pull the trigger but couldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe Heart of Gold Avon never actually left.
Maybe. But
Maybe he was there all the time.
But you know who did leave? Aurak.
You're just putting it up now.
You are.
I was willing to leave it at that, but look, he's brought it back.
Oh, no. Wait, all this time, you've talked about how much you don't like Aurak.
I mean, I do have to give it an extra point for that.
Yeah, it did.
I have to.
I was just gonna say, you know, at least Aurak did actually offer up some good advice in this. You know, he
Yeah.
did. I mean, if
Yeah.
it wasn't for him, then yeah, everyone would have died.
Yeah.
So
To be fair,
he
last few episodes, Aurak has been helpful and minimal, but I'm glad it's gone.
Okay, now we'll
Let's
leave
give
it
scores.
there.
5.5 from me and a 5 from you.
Yes.
Well,
'Cause
more
I'm not-
critical than me.
I don't know if I am. I'm just more. I don't know. I'm not.
I'm surprised by that because everything I was saying you were disagreeing with almost. And I just expected you to score that a lot higher than me. I don't know. Anyway,
Like what?
that's fine.
I don't know, because to me, this is the problem with doing scores, man. This is the thing. You start second guessing yourself. Like yeah, like there were good parts, but I don't know. Don't even see 5 as being particularly critical.
Right.
You know?
See, I just put you more like sort of maybe in between a couple of faults and like good. Because 8 and 9.
8.
8 and 9 were saying a couple of faults. So I'd have put you maybe 6, 7. But anyway. That's fine. If you feel like 5 is your score, then that's absolutely fine. And 5.5 is mine. I give it yellow, so I give it disappointing 5.5.
I give it yellow for like seeing the potential in it
Yeah.
to be better, not necessarily disappointing. Like it would. You know, I'm gonna put it 5.5 as well. You know.
I will say though, I really, really enjoyed the directing, and most of the points I think is that's what I enjoyed the most about it is the directing.
Sure.
By
Like,
quite
there's
a
good.
lot.
There's good technical things in place. We are
Right.
on the same page.
I'm not sure we are, but
Oh
we
well,
gave it
okay.
sort of
The
score.
same craps page at least. The same craps page, if
Yeah.
for slightly
Different
reasons maybe.
All right, one episode left.
We have, yes. Oh my gosh. One episode, it could. Yeah, there are some places it could go. We don't know for sure, but that's the thrill, is finding out how Blake 7 ends.
See you for it.
Yes, indeed.
Outro.
Outro.